The system uses to send emails to different hosts in the network. The second one is transmission chain identification algorithm. It involves four sub-processes. The first one is case finding process. This process is responsible for detecting the host with infectious symptoms. Then what is the infectious symptoms? Initially we are setting a predefined limit for sending the total number of emails to by the host to the different hosts in the network. If this sending rate is more than that of the predefined rate, then we are considering this as infectious symptoms. Second one is transmission chain management process. As the name suggests, it's a management process. It's responsible for setting up, updating, finishing and removing transmission chains that are present in the emails that are coming to the host in a network. The third process is the content process. Is responsible for controlling the propagation of the viruses in the network by the host. Based upon type of the service provider, the virus, that is whether the virus is a reinfection virus or a non-reinfection virus, we are applying either strict or normal content policy. Suppose a virus is a reinfection virus, then we are applying it a strict content policy, and for non-reinfection viruses we are applying normal policy. What do you mean by reinfection? The term reinfection is used when a virus infects the host machine and again uses the internet connections of the host machine to spread itself in the network. While as non-reinfection virus is a virus that will not use internet connection of the host machine to spread into the network. It will just infect the host machine. And the last process is the immunization and the treatment process. This is responsible for cleaning the viruses by means of vaccination and virus cleaning processes. Next slide please. The next proposed solution that is found by us is the malicious code detection architecture inspired by human immune system. This is same as that of our human immune system. Whenever a foreign body or an antigen enters the human body, the first action takers are our immunity system, that is the WBCs or white blood corpuscles. Like this, this architecture also uses the same immune mechanism system. It has two phases of program executions, that is adolescent and mature phase. The first phase uses the malware profile matching mechanism, whereas the second one uses the program profile matching mechanism, and both are analogous to the innate immune systems. Next slide please. This paper presents an advanced proposal for adopting the concept of application level security gateway to solve problem, as we cannot modify the source code. This architecture is used at the application level. It is something like that. The architecture is self-defensing against viruses, and here it is not going to use any antivirus applications on the host machine. So it is providing the security at the application level gateways. Unless a web application has a strong centralized mechanism for validating all input from HTTP requests, vulnerabilities based on malicious input are very likely to exist. Since the HTTP requests are coming from different hosts in the network and it has got different malicious codes and viruses, and if HTTP uses the different techniques to verify the maliciousness of those inputs, there is a more vulnerability that the HTTP cannot have all the solutions for all malicious codes. So we have proposed a centralized mechanism for validating all inputs from the HTTP. This paper proposes a solution that efficiently combines hybrid analysis, metaprograms with security gateway to eliminate malicious injections. Another important aspects in malicious codes is injections. This might be SQL injection or macro injections. So in our system architecture, it combines the hybrid analysis and metaprograms with security gateways, and this can be used to eliminate such injections. Next slide. The components of the algorithm. This algorithm has got the three components. The first one is the black box testing. This can find all the entry pointers and produce the vulnerability lists. Second function is the validation functions can be dynamically organized and filter all HTTP requests or responses to avoid malicious injections. Means as stated in the previous slides, we are proposing a centralized solution for validating the HTTP requests. This can be done by validation functions. And last one is the redirection mechanism. This redirection mechanism is going to redirect such functions or such attackers who have the wrong intentions with the injection codes to some other pages stating the error messages. And this concludes the solutions proposed by us. And the next slides are completed by my friend Harsha Chandran. Thank you.
Actually, when we speak of computer virus, we have many myths inside us. What is happening? Is all Trojans are bad? That is false. There are many Trojans which are good. Virus and Trojans horses are recent phenomena. That is also false. It was actually developed long back. Computer virus are reaching an epidemic proportion. No, this is also false. Virus could destroy all files on my disk. This is true. A coffee can spill on a document and the whole document turns out to be bad. Viruses have been documented on over 3 lakh computers, that is 300,000 computers. This is actually a hype figure given in the media because of this antivirus thing, which has to be antivirus companies which are hyping it so that their products sells well. Virus can be hidden inside the data file. That is, virus can be hidden inside a data file. It's actually done in the executable file. Most bulletin boards are infected with virus. This is also false. That is, most of the bulletin boards are actually not infected with the virus. If so, they are infected. Then they cannot stay for more time. My computer could be infected if I call an infected BBS. It depends on the type of BBS you are using. That is bulletin board. My files are damaged, so it can be virus. This is also false because there may be places where there is an electric shortage or the electric circuit thing which changes, and there may be corrupt of the files. Antivirus softwares will protect my virus, protect me from virus. That is, if I am putting antivirus thing, then there may be such a thing that the whole computer will be unaffected by the virus thing. This is also false because if the antivirus thing which I have put is not in such a way that it safeguards to a particular type of virus, then my computer may be affected. Viruses are written by the hackers. This is actually true, but an hacker writes a virus for a good purpose. That is, he wants to know more about what's happening inside. But a wormer is the one who actually destroys it and brings a wrong form into it. Next slide, please. Now, I'm in a society. I'm affected by a virus disease. So, my friends, all my colleagues, all the one who are associated by me will be affected. So, this is an ethical issue. That is, I should be clean so that the society will be clean. That is, if a computer is affected with the virus, then it affects the whole society which are connected with it. So, there is a protection mechanism grid where there is passive distribution, which consists of client pull, caretaking, and there is active distribution, which consists of provider push with consent, subscription, and invasion. Let me first tell you what a client pull is. Client pull is, I am the owner of the computer, I own it, so I should keep it in a very good way. So what I do is, if I feel that it is actually having a virus problem, or if I think I should get it protected, I go into the site, get healed, get some heal to it, so that I am responsible enough. This is a very good area. And the next one is provider push with consent. That is, when there is a need of virus thing, that is antivirus thing, the provider pushes with an update. if I see an update, and if I'm just